What's the word, Big Bird? I'm Dale Rodman Jr. the third, and this is Slow to Pro, a video series where I go from slow to like really a lot fast in the pit lane. Today we're with the best league ever made, Zealous Racing League, for their preseason evaluation race here at Monza, the track that doesn't even need to be named. We've got a 28 car grid. We're starting in P23. It's time for the green flag. First order of business, thank you guys so much for the recent support. We've now grown to over 260, which is so close to 1 million. I could taste it, but I've got a really good sense of taste. And also thank you guys for clicking like on each video. Really been helping to continue the growth of whatever it is we're all building here. Anyway, Ferrari goes into the back of the Porsche, sends the Porsche off onto the grass. It's your typical turn one Monza. We've got a backwards Lamborghini who just doesn't want to hold their brakes. It's fine, it's no big deal. We'll get around it as we typically do. That Ferrari then decides, spin it here, whatever. And now we're side by side with a BMW. And they decide, I'll tuck in, but I decide, no, it's early in the race. I'm actually going to take a very hard right line here because I get the sense that this might be someone new to the league and they might just want to, show their stuff. It's the evaluation race. I don't care to, so just go on through, buddy. You can have it. If you really, there you go. It's all yours. And if you've been here before, when it comes to a league environment, at lap one, I'm as gentle as a baby's bottom in a bubble bath. I'm just trying to find my rhythm, find my groove. Don't want to get too aggressive and crash. You can't win the race if you don't finish it. And I'm not saying I'm gonna win, but I'm not. And I'll just try to take a calm, steady approach to the first lap. That's it. Just same approach to washing a precious little baby in a warm, cozy bubble bath. That's all. Just the same thing. You wash a baby the same way you race a car on lap one. Calm and steady. No sudden movements. These things can bite. You can wash a baby, you can drive a car. Here we are coming down the back straight now, still behind this taco-themed BMW, headed into the braking zone of the final turn. Parabolica, a place where I expected to gain some time, and I did kind of close the gap, but I couldn't get the car to hook up the way I wanted it to. Probably because lap one, cold tires. What do you know? But let's go ahead and skip ahead to when things start to heat up a little bit. Here we are, not too far into the future, just about halfway through the second lap. I got a run on the BMW, but I decided, now's probably not the time. We're headed up to a fast chicane. It's early in the race. You never know what could happen, and that wisdom and that paid off. Here we go. If I'd have been side by, that would have been a disaster. So we got what we came for, gained position. We're up into P18 and we're still within striking distance of this BMW. Should they make a mistake, or should just a window present itself that I can stuff myself into? Headed into the braking zone here, and I realized that the BMW not taking quite as much pace as I am, and I'm able to get up right on the inside here. Got somebody dipping off into the pits to clear their mandatory pit very early in the race. Could pay off later, we'll see. Headed across the start finish, pretty much neck and neck, side by side. And I'm not expecting my Lamborghini to keep up with the BMW. And when the spotter says clear on the left there, I assume that the BMW might have gotten no notification as well. And they may think they were actually clear, so I decided to back out. Play it safe. If we're faster, we'll get it some other time. Up into P17. Let's go ahead and skip to the next bit of action. Here we are on lap number 6 in P16 after passing somebody else in the pits again. We still have not cleared our mandatory pit stop. The BMW is having a bit of trouble navigating through the chicane here. This is a spot where I kept catching up, and then I'd try to make a dive and I'd lose my time and I'd catch up. And right here I want to give him a little bump. I want him to know, okay, I'm not going for the pass because I don't think I can do it in Parabolica. But that pressure alone was enough to make him nervous, make him start squirming in his seat. Whoa, there he goes. Past P15. Woo! Let's go ahead and skip ahead to the next bit of action. Here we are on lap number 9, coming through the fast chicane, and the Ferrari is gonna have a little bit of trouble on the last part of it. Gonna get right in my way though, and boot me, bop me, slow me down into the fast straight. And our good friend slash nemesis, teammate slash rival, the old Canadian gamer, sweeps around us and picks up P10. We're down to P11. It's still a good result if we can hold it. But if we skip ahead here Team Canada gonna lose another one to Team USA as our friend spins it through the chicane, barely getting out of our way. That puts us back up into P10 and fist bump again for pressure getting the win. And let's go ahead and skip to the end of this very lap when I decided it was time to do my mandatory pit stop. If you can't tell, I braked way too late and entered the pits way too fast. I'm hanging my head in shame. I know what I've done. I've ruined the whole night for myself. Let's go ahead and that's the end. We got a 30-second stop-go penalty served that ended up finishing in P22 because I did stick it out all the way to the end. I was really happy with my pace and competition in the midfield up until, you know, my disastrous pit stop. So I'm really looking forward to round 1 at Imola. I'll have a video with the action from Oulton Park on LFM later this week. All the action from Zealous Racing League at Imola probably early next week, so look out for those. As always, thank you so much for watching Slow to Pro. I'm Dale Robin Jr. III. You guys have the kind of day you want to have. If you're still here and you didn't click like already, you're kind of a savage and I respect it. But please